Hey guys, welcome to Team Blue Sun. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile on Magespecter Magicians. To give you guys a little bit of input on Magespecter Magicians, it's not like a defining meta deck, but it's just a fun deck to mess around with. I actually think it's pretty budget, considering the fact that you could pull most of the stuff easy. They're not expensive anymore. Raccoon's now like $20 instead of the $60 it was. I'm also doing Fluffles, but Fluffles are not done yet. I'll actually be uploading a video of them like later on, probably this week, because I actually go into a tournament on Sunday. I just actually got back from a tournament today, and I placed third against like Cosmos and Phantom Knights, which are nasty as hell. Let's get started with it. Starting with the Magespecter aspect of the deck, you have an engine. The triple Raccoon is a good thing. You need triple Raccoon because it's your monster searcher and it's the biggest consistent part of the deck. It's also, your little guy just in case, you can't do anything, your opponent stops your affection, you have a Tempest in hand, he's a good little guy to just bait out. Definitely need triple Fox if you're running your traps. There's other versions of it. I've honestly seen where people play triple Yada because they use spells instead of traps, but I also like the traps better. Tempest is badass. It's literally another version of Solemn Strike in a Magespecter way. Then use, obviously, the 2 unicorns. Everyone uses 3, but I think it's cloggy at 3, and plus it's a tech card in almost any pendulum deck, in my opinion. Okay. Next, onto the Magician aspect of the deck. You use 1 Tuning Magician. Obviously, for the synchro plays of the deck, they're great. There's options there. You use the obvious one's called Crobat Joker, so you can search your scales or search out monsters you need in hand as fast as possible to go into a rank 4. Plus, a good rank 4. Plus, with Unicorn, if you have Unicorn Field, send him back to hand, summon him, get another search. So, even though he's limited, you can reuse him. The obvious 3 Oath Dragon. Oath Dragon's a tech card of the deck because of his scale, his level, and his Pendulum effect and monster effect. If you use Pendulum Call, you can immediately just use his monster effect when you summon him out, so it makes plays a whole lot simpler. A lot of people are controversial on this. The Noble Dragon, I like it because you can go into Dragon Synchros. If I still have my Clear Wing, which I traded off, I'd still use him in here. But I don't anymore. But I still have my Dragon Synchros, some of them. They obviously 1 Dragon Pulse. I mean, you don't need more than 1. You don't even really use them for scale. You use them more for force, in my opinion. That's what I use them for. A lot of people don't like him, but I love him at 1. Timebreaker. If you pendulum someone just from the hand, he's double attack. He's also a banishment on field. Scale 2. You can search on with Odd Eyes, which is really nice. The 1400 attack, so he's a good low scale if you have a high scale and your opponent gets rid of it. 1 Wisdom Eye. People use him at 3, but I use him at 1 because I see him almost every game. So it's kind of odd to see him every, if I see him every game, why would I use more? The 3 Dragon Pulse, your high-end scale, favorite card of the whole deck, monster-wise. Beautiful card, works well, good 7. Makes your 7 plays fast as hell. Then the 2 Dharma Eye, another one of my favorites. Good 7, makes your 7 plays even better. Light, it's just an added flavor to the deck. Then I'm going to be getting 2 Mist Valley Apex Avian, but for now I use Odd Eyes. I might even keep Odd Eyes in here and figure out a way to shove in Mist Valley Apex Avian because I like Odd Eyes so much. But I haven't decided, but Mist Valley Apex Avian definitely saved my ass at that tournament against Phantom Knights. Now moving on to the spells. The obvious 3 Pendulum Calls. Search out your scale. Great card, and if you have 2 in hand, you can just discard 1 because it's normally game if you have at least 1 of those in hand. The obviously 3 Wavering Eyes. I only have 1 shiny one, which kind of makes me mad. I want 3 supers, but Then Tech 2 MST. You don't need 3. I mean, everyone's starting to use 3 again because it's back row oriented, but for me, not a whole lot of back row. I mean, for me, there's a lot of back row, but my extra is part of the reason I have a lot of back row. Then 1/1 to go for Tuning Magician. Then the obvious 1 Reggae. Hold on a second. I had to plug in my laptop. Then you have your traps. Simple trap lineup. Tech, 3 Tempest if you're running magespecters at all. Not if you're running like the engine, like 3 Coon, 3 Monster, 2 Unicorn. You definitely need 3 of these, especially with Oak Dragon in the deck. It's literally makes the deck a whole lot better because you can just use that for your magespecters. A lot of people don't like this card. They don't even use it. I use it at 1 because it's a simple banishment card, so it gets things off field that I don't like. And then 1 Traptrix Travel Nightmare and 1 Bottomless. These are tech cards if you're using that Traptrix XYZ. I might even switch this out for Time Space or make room for Time Space so I have 3. I mean, I honestly never see them, so it doesn't even matter because I always get her before I see them. And plus, I search a lot, so it doesn't matter. Now moving on to the extra deck. 1. Big Eye, main card of the deck. You go into it like, if you can immediately get a 7, if they have something on field, go for it. 1 Odd Eyes, Absolute. That's coming out once I get Misvalue Apex Avian. That's going to become like a Draco Sack or something. That's just what I like. 1 Utopia, number 39, Utopia Beyond. Tech card for this deck. 6s plays make this card way better. FTKs, OTKs, way faster. Photon Strike Bouncer with a monster effect negation until I can get Nora out of the Moral Leader. I'm using him. 1, number 101. Tech card against pretty much anything except for Cosmos right now, especially with all the Fluffles and shit like that out. Fluffles may not be meta, but they're still a threat. The 1 Magister Penalty Ascending Draco Slayer, tech card for this deck. 1, number 52, Diamond Crab King. It's a really nice card, tech card for any rank 4 toolbox, which is pretty much this, because this is mainly rank 4th anyways. 1 Traptrix Rafflesia, however you want to say her name. That's the reason my trap holes are in there, my holes are in there. If you saw our duel video, Magespecters versus Magicians, you definitely saw this lady come out at least once, and she saved me. 1 Castell, tech card, almost any deck right now, especially since he got easier to get. I wasn't going to spend 20 bucks on him. 2 Performance Trapeze Magicians. Any deck that uses Spellcaster should be using this at least 1 because it makes your OTKs way more possible. 1, number 47, Nightmare Shark, because why not? Great card, nice card, works well in the deck itself. It's a great game ender. Honestly, I have to decide between this and Cowboy. I'd probably use Cowboy over this, but I like this better because it's actually won me a couple more games. Now, Synchros. 1 Enlightenment Paladin. Mainly because Tuning Magician plus any 7 makes you able to add a spell, so you can even limit down a spell, but I don't. I mean, obviously that's dumb, but people have. He's got a good effect on the other end. I tested him. I like him on 1, but I wasn't even going to use him until someone offered him to me, and I tested him out. 1 Honest Meteor Burst to get your 7s going, because you can just go, hey, you have Dragon Pit. You just summon him. 7. Then you have the obvious Blackcrest Dragon. Blackcrest Dragon is mainly for field destruction. He easy side out too for extra deck support. There's some people that play extra deck side deck. I don't. Extra side deck is a waste for me unless it's a certain deck. There's no point. Doesn't make very much sense. Okay. So if you guys like the video, subscribe. Please, I'll be uploading another duel video. I might even see if I can record the tournament with Fluffles and show you guys what's going on. If you guys enjoyed this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you guys think. I'm going to put a link in the description. I'm going to attempt to, I don't know if I will or not, I might be lazy, to the duel video. Because it's literally this deck versus his Magicians, his Draco Pals, if you want to call them that. Watered down Pepe in its sense. I mean, this is also the map I won at the tournament. I know it's an old Tools One sneak peek map, but it's a nice little map. It's all its own. It's a nice thing. Great. Love the map. Just love these maps so much. Any questions about rulings? Just ask. We're not also following our schedule because it's fucked up because he's not here right now at the moment. So if videos are out of order of the schedule, sorry. We'll be getting like in tune with the schedule. We're just uploading now so we can get things started and going. We need to get more views and more subscribers. I think in a couple weeks I'm going to attempt to have a dual video between me and Dale. He'll probably be using fusions. That should be interesting because I should have Fluffles by then, so you guys will have to get to see my take on Fluffles. Because I normally play meta decks, but until Morphages come out, I'm not playing anything. Magespecters weren't meta. I played Shadalls, and that was the last meta deck I played. I shot out money on them and ended up losing money in it because they got banned. I did them like 6 months before the ban list came out because the ban list was so long. I literally spent about a year on them. Like 11 months, and then 6 months before the ban list came out, I was playing them, and then I sold them all for like $200, $300. Got my money out of them. I didn't sell the whole entire deck. I sold bits and pieces of it. Loved the deck. Deck was beautiful. But if you guys liked the video, please subscribe. Bye, guys. This has been Ryan.